And now I'm going to demonstrate a great back exercise. It's called the T-bar row. It's a little barbaric. You don't need very much equipment at all. If you just have one straight long Olympic bar, that's all you need. I got 25 and a 10 on this for demonstration purposes. If you're just starting out, maybe put a couple 10s just to see how it feels. Obviously, anytime that you bend over, you can hurt your back picking a pencil up off the floor. So when you're bent over exercising, you got to really start out nice and light and only increase the weight when everything feels great. I got a dumbbell here that I just put on this end of the bar so it doesn't roll around or it doesn't move too much. If you're in a gym setting or you're at home and you have a chrome close grip handle that you'd use for a pull down, that works great on this exercise. You can put that baby right here and then you can pull it up just like this. Okay, we don't, and that's okay because this exercise works great just grabbing the bar. Okay, starting position, we want a slight bend in the knees, and we want to take the roundness out of the lower back. We can't have our buns flat like this. Like I said, if you bend over like this to pick a pencil up off the floor, there's a risk. You got to rotate the hips anteriorly so the buns stick way out the back, and that tightens up that lower back. Squat the buns down nice and deep to get started. Upper back is just about parallel to the floor. Look down, get a nice stretch. Big breath in, and pause. Look down, get a stretch. Big breath in, 2, and 1. 2, and 1. Blow, look up, blow, and roll. Nice stretch. 2, and 1. Pause for a couple seconds at the bottom, getting a stretch. Big breath in. Look up, 2, and 1. 2, and 1. Keep those elbows pinned nice and close to the body. Don't let them flare out. Keep them right next to the body. 2, and 1. 2, and 1. You want your weight to feel like it's right through the heels. If you feel you can't get the feet out too far forward or you can't get them too far back and feel like the weight's on the balls of the toes, the feet should be right pretty much underneath the hands. I'll do 2 more. Big breath in. 2, and 1. 2, and 1. And 4, 3, 2. There you go. It's a great exercise. Try to find a weight that feels very safe, obviously, that you can get to failure in a timely fashion, around 15 repetitions on the first set. If everything feels great, add a little bit of weight, maybe a 5 on top of it or maybe a 10 at the very most. And about 3 minutes later, after you catch your breath, do a second set and bring that repetition range down in the 11 to 12 range. There you go. It's the T-bar row. All right, here we go. Doc's going to demonstrate this one. Remember, getting started, that's it. Drop those buns nice and deep. Use those legs to get up to the starting position. You got to walk your feet back a little bit. There you go. Right in there. All right, now the legs don't bend. Okay, so try to keep your body right here, and just this moves right here. So you don't squat your buns down and straighten the legs out. Keep a slight bend in them. There you go. Come on down. All right, walk your feet out towards me a little bit. There you go. Look up. Good. And look down and get a nice stretch. Good. Look up and blow and roll. 2, and 1. Good. 2, and 1. Excellent. That looks really good. 2, and 1. His upper back muscles between the shoulder blades are doing the rowing. His lower back is isometrically working very hard to keep his upper body stabilized. Weight should feel like it's through the heels. 2, and 1. Nice stretch looking down. Good. His knees aren't moving. His hips aren't moving. Just his head comes down, gets a nice stretch, and he blows and rows. Good. Excellent. Good. Keep those elbows pinned tight to your side. 2, and 1. 2, and 1. All right, let's do 3 more, Doc. Last 3. 2, and 1. 2, and 1. Nice stretch here. All right, here we go. Last one. Look up. Open that chest up. Hold it. All right, give me 4 little quarter pulses at the top. 4, and 3, 2, and 1. And I got it. Attaboy, good. 4, come on. And 3, and 2, and 1. And I got it, good.
Okay.
Excellent. Now, if you're working out on your own, really be very cautious at the very end. You're in a very much of a fatigued state, and you want to make sure that you end the exercise just like this versus dropping it down like this and rounding out that smaller back. Just like Doc got started, when you're done, set it down just like that.
That's good.
How'd it feel, Doc?
Felt good. It was a little bit challenging to figure out how to do it without someone coaching me, but once you fine-tuned it, it worked out really well.
Great. Just make sure to get started that you get the buns low. You're going to have to walk those feet around. The toes should just about be underneath the hands. And get in this position right here. If you do the exercise and this isn't coming up real close to the sternum and it's too far away, walk your feet out just a little bit. And that weight should come right up to underneath the chest, right by the sternum at the top. And that was a good set. It was a good rep range. Doc had 45 pounds on there. If we were going to do a second set, I would add maybe a 5-pounder or maybe a 10 on there. I know he could do that safely because he got 15 to 16 good quality reps and his form stayed very, very safe and effective on that first set.
Okay, well, thanks.
All right, there you go. You're welcome. That's the T-bar row for back.